All right, guys, Mikey here from the Electric Scooter Guy. And guys, we're going to do a review today on two of the most highly anticipated scooters of 2021. And we're going to do it on the Dualtron Thunder 2 and the Dualtron Storm Limited. And we're going to start off with the Dualtron Thunder 2, and I'm going to tell you guys what I love about this electric scooter, because there is a lot to love about this electric scooter. And I got to say, Dualtron definitely stepped it up with these two scooters, and I would love to see them step it up with the rest of their products. But anyways, guys, we got the Dualtron Thunder 2, 72 volt, 40 amp hour battery with 10,080 watts of peak power. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Yeah, it weighs a little bit more than the Dualtron Thunder, the regular Dualtron Thunder, but it is just an absolute monster compared to the regular Dualtron Thunder that only did about 50 miles an hour. This thing's going to do like 62, 63. I think the Dualtron Storm is going to do 65 plus. That's just ridiculously insane. I mean, my Dualtron Ultra 2, as you can see up on the screen, has 6,740 watts and it does 62 miles per hour. That's no bullshit. So could you imagine how fast this Thunder 2 is going to be? They still kept the dual locking folding mechanism, but they fixed that silver piece that you see. They fixed that silver piece, so there's absolutely no stem wobble whatsoever. People were complaining about that silver piece breaking off and shit, so they fixed that. And as you can see, guys, these are the specs for the Dualtron Thunder 2. Max speed, 100 kilometers an hour. It weighs 47.3 kilograms, so it's pretty heavy, over 100 pounds. It's got great range, supposedly 150 to 170 kilometers, depending on your weight and road conditions. But I tell you, a fantastic scooter. They use the nut hydraulic brakes, and it comes with a nice rubber deck. The rubber deck makes the scooter just look so much more 21st century, not so dated, because the side of the scooter looks exactly like the Dualtron Ultra 2 that I have. The only difference is the deck is a little bit thicker, and it's rubber. And it just looks more 21st century, in my opinion. Then it's got a kick plate finally, guys. Finally, they put a real kick plate on the back. Yeah, the Storm and the Ultra 2 have nice kick plates, but finally, Dualtron added a kick plate to the Thunder lineup. I mean, I don't like the way it looks. You got to put your foot either to the left or to the right, and in the middle, there's just a hole. But it's better than nothing, right, guys? Then Dualtron has the nice square kickstand. I don't know why the hell my Dualtron Ultra 2 and a lot of other Dualtrons, like the regular Dualtron Thunder, comes with such a little skinny pencil kickstand, as you can see on my Dualtron Thunder 2. Look at how skinny that fucking kickstand is. It looks horrible. Horrible. But anyways, guys, I want to know your thoughts about the Dualtron Thunder 2. And would you buy this electric scooter? Like I said, max power up to 10,080 watts with a 72 volt system and a 40 amp hour battery. It's going to come in at about $4,500. It's going to come in at about $800 more than the regular Thunder. But I mean, I think it's worth it. And it's got the horn, the blinkers. It's got it all. It's got it all. So let me know if you guys would buy the Dualtron Thunder 2 or would you go with the Dualtron Storm Limited? Because the Dualtron Storm Limited, now that is a fucking monster. You think the Thunder 2 is a beast? No. The Storm Limited is even more of a beast. 84 volts, 45 amp hour LG battery. It says it's got 10,500 watts of peak power, but it really has 11,500 watts of peak power, as you can see up on the screen. Supposedly, it could do up to 115 kilometers an hour. It's probably going to do 65 to 70 miles per hour. 84 volt system with a 45 amp hour battery. That's insane. Insane. Nut hydraulic brakes. What they did was they still kept the kick plate and it's got the grip tape on it, but they, have the newer style rubber deck. I love the rubber deck. I have the rubber deck on my Kabu Wolf Warrior, and the rubber deck is awesome because it's very easy to clean. But this scooter is going to come in at about $5,400, $5,500. So with tax, you're looking at about $6,000. Now you do get a few extra goodies, but still that's a lot of money, but you do get a lot of power for that money. Now, the extra goodies you get, you see the steering dampener? This is one of the best steering dampeners on the fucking market. So at least you won't have any shaky, stem, any fucking shaky. I mean, it was just so sketchy. 40 miles an hour plus, the shit started shaking. It was just so bad. And no flat tires. Look at this, guys. Look what it says on the front of the scooter. Dualtron, no flat tire. Supposedly, the tires that are on this Dualtron Storm Limited, you won't get any flats. Now, I don't like the way the tire looks, to be honest with you. I don't like the tread pattern. And I don't know, my Ultra 2 has the off-road tires, and they look thicker and bigger for some reason. I don't really like the way these look, but if it's not going to give me any flats, I'm all for it. Then Dualtron still has the traditional heat sink, because before, if you know, when the Dualtron Storm came out and the Dualtron Ultra 2 came out, they didn't have the heat sink. So the controllers were burning up left and fucking right. So they put the heat sink on there, and that cleared up the problem. Now, also with the Dualtron Storm Limited, you could double tap the throttle and it adds 60 amps of output. Oh my God, it's called ludicrous mode. As you guys can see, man, could you imagine 60 amps of output if you double tap the throttle? Shit, this thing's gotta be super fast. So, would I go with the Dualtron Storm Limited or would I go with the Thunder 2? In my opinion, I would go with the Storm Limited. And not just because it costs more and not just because it's faster. I just like the look a little bit better. And I think that the kick plate is just a little bit better. I think it's got a bigger deck, which it does. It's 24 by 12 inches. And I think the Thunder is 21 by 12 inches. Something like that. But even the Storm, the regular Storm, as you can see up on the screen, even the regular Storm is a badass scooter. And that's $4,500, as you can see. So you're looking at about another, $1,000 for the Storm Limited, but it's definitely worth it in my opinion. I mean, this is a Dualtron. This is the top of the line Dualtrons. I mean, you can't get any better than this. The Dualtron X, yeah, the X2, they're cool, but they're too big and bulky. I love these two electric scooters, and let me know which one you would get in the comment section below, because I would go with the Dualtron Storm Limited. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Mikey from the Electric Scooter Guy. Peace out.